Hey, we actually saw a cloak of flames on the demon hunter. So, wow, that's gonna dish out a lot of damage, especially to these huntresses. But yeah, these fairy dragons. This kind of looks like a 2 vs 2 kind of strategy. I have watched Moon in a 2 vs 2 before, and this kind of does look like what this, or maybe it was no, I believe it was 1 vs 1 on Lost Temple on Night Elf Mirror, and he just massed the heck out of fairy dragons. It was insane. But I digress. It looks like ReMinD is going to be creeping this expo right outside of his base with his Agent of War, like I said he probably would have done. And he actually did get a Wand of Mana Stealing. You know what? He actually doesn't have a second hero, which can be kind of risky, but then again, it allows his Demon Hunter to get even higher of a level. While you can see, he's almost 5, while you can see, nice detonate there, you can see that Moon is just 3, almost 3, 3-3. But then again, I prefer 3-3 over just a level 5 hero, but then again, this is Superman we're talking about. And we're going to see this Ancient of War probably go down. We're going to see a big encounter here, and it does look like ReMinD definitely has the advantage here, but oh, Moon also going Hippogriff Riders. Did I say Moon had the advantage there? I think I meant ReMinD. God, this Advil is really kicking in, huh? And let's see, we could see another encounter here, and we're just going to see Moon back away. And he only got 1 Dryad. I kind of disagree with that. I would like more Dryads just for that slow poison. And Moon's still pumping out some Hippogriff Riders. He's actually teched from Fairy Dragons to Hippogriff Riders, so it's going to be a big StarCraft 2-ish air war here we're going to have. And ReMinD actually does scout Moon's Expo here with the Hippogriff Rider, so he does know about that. And actually pretty good play getting that Expo up by Moon just while creeping. He is going to get it considerably faster than ReMinD, and that could really pan out in the long run. And that Wisp does go down without a detonate, so that's a nice little chunk of experience. And we could see an encounter here. We are going to catch ReMinD off guard while creeping, and you can see that Moon definitely has the advantage here as far as air goes, and so many Hippogriff Riders are just going to go down. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on here, and 1 Huntress will go down. You can see one of these archers has gone down as well. And these Fairy Dragons taking a lot of damage, 3 of them now down, and these bears just tanking so heavily. And you can see that the Demon Hunter is almost level 6, and this Dark Ranger is taking so much damage from that immolation, and that just, and we do get level 6 on the Demon Hunter, and he could go into Metamorphosis at any time now, but I doubt he'll use it in this petty situation. And a little Miss Micro by Moon here. He actually let some of his air units die, some of his Hippogriff Riders, I believe, and this looks just awful for Moon here. I mean, he completely relied on his air game, but all he had was anti-air, and after that, he had no way to deal with the bears. And now, on top of that, ReMinD has level 6. I mean, Superman is at it again, and he has Metamorphosis, which is that deadly chaos damage ranged super fast, and I mean, he has so much more life when he's in Metamorphosis. So this just does not look good from Moon here, though. ReMinD's ground forces are a little bit weak, but Moon only has 3 Hippogriff Riders as opposed to ReMinD's 5 or 6, and ReMinD also has this Orb of Venom, which does so much initial damage and damage over time. We're going to see an encounter. Moon is going for this ground, and these Hippogriff Riders are rendered completely useless, as obviously they cannot attack ground, and ReMinD sees this and is just going to focus this Dark Ranger and get her out of here, and this bear will go down here. So, I mean, I think ReMinD here just, his unit composition was a little off. I mean, this Dark Ranger taking so much damage. It does escape barely with 2 HP now. Oh, wow. And this Priest of the Moon actually taking a lot of damage, too. And she has to watch out for that. Oh, that Meta Bird, you better TP. Oh, my gosh, that was so close. It's the exact same thing that just happened with that Dark Ranger. So much damage being dished out by that deadly mana burn. Oh, that was insane. And each time that mana burn went off, both of the heroes were nearly dead. A good a fifth of each hero's life. And ReMinD's Expo's now up and fully running, and we're gonna see Moon just defend this Expo with his life, and he really needs this to stay on par with this economy that ReMinD is now producing. And oh my gosh, now in Metamorphosis, and he's dealing so much damage, especially with this Orb of Venom and Claws of Attack +6. Such a hero killer at this moment. Oh my gosh. And excuse me, we're gonna see one Dryad go down. We're definitely gonna see another go down right here. And yes, we will see it, and we could see a TP being bought for Moon, and we do, and he does use a Scroll of Healing before TPing, but this Priest of the Moon still might go down, but it does. Oh my gosh, but he had a, oh my gosh, he got him right in time. He didn't have any way to detect the hidden unit, but I thought he had this Watcher Ward here, but that was actually Moon's. It was just unlucky timing for ReMinD, cutting it too close by Moon, and he does lose his Priest of the Moon. And we could see Superman here just tank this completely, and the Dark Ranger does go down to that deadly mana burn right off the bat. And we could see one more Huntress go down, but nice block right there, and it does go down. We saw 2 Huntresses, and you guys can just see why they call him Superman. I mean, he just basically single-handedly, with maybe a bear or two, took down Moon's whole army. I mean, you guys saw it. He had four Huntresses, all these Dryads, and Superman was like, I don't even think so, and he just took care of business right there. And ReMinD now capitalizing on this no hero situation for Moon, and now just expanding like crazy. Very good capitalization. And poor Moon is running on just one base, no Expo, while ReMinD is about to have 2, and it's just not looking good at all. And like I said earlier, this Demon Hunter is completely stacked. We see Cloak of Flames, which does a lot of damage to heroes if he's right up close, or especially to Huntresses. And we see this Claws of Attack +6 and Orb of Venom. You can see that it also does damage over time with that poison. Allows him to attack air, which really helped for those Hippogriff Riders earlier. We actually see Alchemist, which could be used, I think it will be, for that acid, or maybe Chemical Rage. We do we? Well, we could see it for that chemical poison. I forget the exact name. Oh, we actually see it for healing spray, but I think that was a little extravagant choice for ReMinD here. Actually, Moon actually did macro up very well, and he does have a considerable force of Dryads and a couple Huntresses, but he's only running on 1 hero, so I would wait till his Dark Ranger comes back out. But then again, ReMinD is macroing up really hard with these 2 Expos, though he is a little bit short on wood. But yeah, like I was saying, healing spray a little bit extravagant, just because he has, well, I guess he does have a lot of bears.